We are back on the water scene. Wow, let me redo that intro. Chris, what are you doing? Are you gonna back me in?
Dropping you in. Yeah.
You drop me in? Oh, cool.
Chivalry's not dead.
Chivalry is not dead. We are back with another Texas Epi. We're at the Dream Team today. Got Bryce B here and Chris B, who is in the Forerunner and is gonna back us up right now. Right, Chris, you're good. Send it.
Let's go.
What are you doing?
Get backwards.
Send it. We're out doing some fishing. We've really been grinding. I've honestly been trying to grind as much as I possibly can these past few days. Been fishing, I think, every single day since, what's today? Sunday, Saturday. So I've been fishing probably since Tuesday. We're catching some big fish, not a whole lot of fish. We're at a new lake today. It's freaking freezing cold. It's like 34 degrees. Yesterday it was 80 degrees. I don't know what Texas deal is, but it's got a deal. So no promises, no guarantees. We're gonna try to make something happen. Got lucky on the boat, so that's a good sign. Just follow with us and stay tuned because we're gonna try to piece together a cold weather pattern. Let's get them. Oh. Somebody, please.
Holy shit, dude. I can't even crawl a jig over wood without it getting hooked. These weed guards.
Bro, I'm using the same fucking jig as you, Chris. Don't even blame this
I
on
know, okay.
Yeah, you can't even fucking go there.
These weed guards are super shit.
Yeah, my rod too.
Don't worry, it's got the tag on it.
He went slow because he was worried I was gonna break my rod or some shit. He's like, oh. Chris, so can we do a quick tutorial on my channel about how you get jigs off? First, you remove your rod, then what? You just throw it in the water?
I thought you wanted to
throw the rod in the water. Yeah. So then we have to get it, right? Yeah.
tutorial on how to get frostbite on your hand.
Oh my God. Bro, it just came off. He literally picked it up, man. Anyone home? Not anymore. Put this bitch on 10. We finna wake them up. I'm going fishing with Chris Bula today. Got it. There's one. Come on. Hooked up. Hooked up, baby. It's a good one. It's a good one, boys. Net. It's a good fish. It's a good fish, boys. It's a good. Oh, it's not. It's a drum. It's a drum. It's a drum. No way. Net. Bro, I'm the king at yelling net on fish that don't need nets. Oh, he cranked it. Bro, I haven't caught a drum in a second. There's more. Oh, there's more. Yeah, that's a sick looking drum. Well, guys, it's not what we're after, but it's a pretty unique catch. This right here is probably one of the ugliest looking drum I've ever caught, but they're kind of a cool fish, and it's funny how they'll eat jigs, crankbaits, pretty much anything you throw for bass. Weird looking fish, all the way back in this creek. Hey, it's a fish and it's a bite. Damn, she dug. More bait just flickered up there. Oh my God, there's like 3 that just popped right up top. There's one. I'm on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here we go. Oh yeah. Stopped it. Feels like a white bass maybe. Or no, that's not a white bass. That's a largemouth. Oh yeah, it's a largie. It's a good one. It's a good one. It's a good one, boys. Let's make this happen. On the jerkbait. It's a good one. Oh, it's a good one. Oh, dirty is right.
Yes.
Bro, let's do this. Let's do this. Figuring them out on a new body of water. We are way back in a creek right now. Something that wouldn't normally make sense for this cold front that's rolling in, but it could keep a lot of these fish pushed up in a concentrated area. We're seeing a ton of bait. I was doing a little side scanning and I noticed there was a ton of shad on the graph. And sure enough, there's bass under the shad. Throwing a little Vision 110 and he cranked it. Oh yeah, 313, 312. Nice fish. Even though it's cold here in Texas, these fish are still chomping. It's just the spring bite, you know? Back in the water she goes. That is a nice start to the day. A little bit better than the drum bite, that's for sure. Just a grumpy guy. Oh, he's biting me. Look at that, boys, we're on. Wow, that's a big shad. Little forage tip for you. This is what these bass are in here eating. That's a fairly large shad. I suppose they'd probably be eating this with this cold weather. They'd be choking this right now. Shad are an awesome source of protein for these fish. They're also a very easy fish to go down. Like, notice how there's no spines or anything like super pricky like a bluegill would have. And they're just kind of goofy fish. They swim on the surface, they're easy meals, and bass love them. So there's my jerkbait. That's what I'm trying to imitate. Honestly, I could go a little bit bigger, maybe get some more fish to key on it, but that's essentially it. No. Oh, I f***ed that up so bad. How do we get that down? Did not mean to do that. All right, well, it's a good thing those things are free. Who's next? Who wants to get lost next? You look good. You also look good. No! Got it. Let's go, boys. Gotta go to great lengths to get your $20 jerkbaits back. This guy was in the tree. I had to get her. I'm actually gonna switch colors though. As much as I love this color, I'm gonna switch to a more natural Shadley deal. Whew. There's one. There's one. There. Oh, he came off! No. Oh, he's still on. Oh, he's still on. He's still on. Came back. He came back. Yo, no, it's a bass, all right. He came back. He came back for it.
That is crazy.
That was nuts. It's a good one. It's a nice largie. That was sweet. No, I'm good. I got it. That was gnarly, bro. I lost this fish. Either the same one or a different one that was following it up too. Came up and grabbed it. That's probably about a short, high 2-pounder. That's a winter fish for you. Just super, super thick. What we got? What we got? What we got? If this breaks 3, I'll lose my mind. Oh my God, it's a 3-pounder. That's a 3-2. Let's go! Stout, short, 3-pound, pre-spawn Texas bass. See ya. Go potty. Look, go pee. Good girl. Hey, come on. Okay, let's go to this fish and then we're done. There's a good lay down up to the right too. Oh. This isn't good. This is really not good. Bro, nothing's working.
I blew the whole panel on it one time, which sucks because you got to bring it in and get it. You can't fix it; they have to fix it basically. Yeah. But I've never done it like that. It's always
well,
just like my power button went out one time.
Just as we were beginning to figure things out on this new lake, kind of creeping on a pattern. More equipment issues. Yesterday I got all of my stuff removed from my boat, flew out of the boat, it's gone forever, and now I have a broken trolling motor. So I think what the fishing gods are telling me is I should quit fishing and take up tennis because it's just not going so good. Like, bro, I had 2 3-pounders. As soon as I caught that second one, this happens. I don't know what happened, honestly. You guys that probably know more about boats can probably tell me, but I was literally just on my way up because I saw some shad busting, put the motor on 9, not even like 10, I wasn't even blowing it out. And it just like literally stopped working. We checked the fuses, all the fuses are cool. The battery is brand new, it should be fine. It's either a battery issue or a trolling motor issue, and I'm thinking it's probably a trolling motor issue. I do treat this thing pretty roughly, but it's a tool, so I'm not gonna like freaking baby it.
That's why you need a jet boat.
Yeah.
It's all bass sitting there chasing the shadow.
Okay, well, who needs a motor when you've got a net as a push pull? We are here with that grind. Gotta make lemonade, folks. Gotta make lemonade. Sounds effective. I just got bit. There he is. I'm on. He's on. He's on.
Touch your fish, Chris.
It's a good one, bro. It's a good one. Get that net. Get that net, dog. It's a good one. We don't need no trolling motor out here. Get in that net, bro.
You're kidding.
Let's go.
Damn,
That's what's up, man.
fat one.
First cast with the jig, put down the jerkbait, and we are hooked up. Hooked up, boys.
God.
Let's go.
That's like an 8, 9 pounder head.
Yeah.
All day.
Bandito bug, striking them. That's a tank.
Let me see that thing. Dude, you have been just, you've been kicking my ass. Like, there's no other words.
We are out here still grinding. Trolling motor doesn't work. It is less than ideal weather conditions, but the fish are munching. The creek fish are munching. Ate the bandito bug like it was nothing. That is a stud. I'm guessing probably 5'3". It's a fairly skinny fish, almost like a post spawner, but
It's just all head. It's weird.
that's weird. 5 pounds, 5 ounces. As we always do, quick pick and send her back on the lay down where she came from. Texas, baby.
There will be a different fish too, but that looks like.
Wow, what a majestic beauty. Just got colors like no other. Oh my goodness. Be free. Right back on the lay down. Yo, I love this, man. Perfect testament. When your shit's not working, when you break off fish and you lose fish, you just gotta keep going. It's very easy. Like I very easily could have we all could have very easily just been like, let's go back, get some chewies, down some margaritas and call her a freaking week, but
It's cold.
it's worth it, man. Right now is the time to be fishing in Texas. Hell yeah. So we wrapped up the day while we were ahead and headed back to the ramp. Got everything loaded up and headed back to the crib, which I am at now. And I want to sit down to talk to you guys, as I always do, about the day. Just kind of reminisce as to what happened, maybe cover some things that I might have missed and failed to explain while on the water. Now, as you guys know, the day really started with this little jerkbait right here. Sure, I caught that drum on the jig, but that wasn't exactly the pattern I was looking for. This little jerkbait has been one of my favorite jerkbaits since, well, I started bass fishing. These little dealios right here retail anywhere from $22.99 to $24.99. But it's the quality and the craftsmanship that makes this little Japanese jerkbait so desirable by many bass anglers. I challenge any of you guys out there to find a better jerkbait out there. Some people could say that the Lucky Craft Pointer is arguably better than this little guy right here, but in my opinion, this is the pinnacle when it comes to jerkbaits. Anytime I tie this bait on, I seem to get bit. A perfect example, we got back in this creek, I noticed there was a large amount of shad flickering on the surface. Automatically in my head, I'm thinking jerkbait. The water temp is just below 50 degrees Fahrenheit. These fish are feeding on literal bait that looks like this. As you guys saw, that shad I caught there was about that long and it had that same color and profile. I caught 2 very nice fish on there, got a few bites, and then of course that last fish came on the jig. And to be completely honest, if I had to suggest one lure and one lure only for some of you newcomers in the bass fishing game to throw in conditions where it's tough and cold, I would probably pick the jerkbait. It's a very easy lure to throw. Oftentimes big fish will bite this. A lot of big fish this year in Texas have been caught on jerkbaits, so that's just something to keep in mind. Also, before we close on today's video, I want to show you guys this really sick new compartment that I'm using to store my jerkbaits in. This is by Bass Mafia. Bass Mafia is actually working with the Guggen Squad to create our very own compartments and tackle trays. But this is one of their more interesting ones. It's called the Double Barrel. It's intended for, of course, jerkbaits and also topwater. So this is a very seamless way to store all of your jerkbaits. And if you're gonna go down the route of spending a buco amount of bucks on jerkbaits, little pieces of plastic to catch fish, then I would highly suggest and recommend that you invest in some good storage. And this is honestly one of the best solutions that I have found for storing my expensive jerkbaits. I've got a myriad of colors and types of Megabass jerkbaits in here. I actually have a few IMAs in here as well. I've got some +1s. I've got some Ito Shiners too. There's a +1 right there. So anyway, yeah, if you guys are interested in picking up this compartment for your jerkbaits, I would highly recommend it. Shout out to Bass Mafia for working with us. I'll leave the compartment linked in the description below, along with the jerkbait that made today's video happen. That's gonna do it for today's epi. Like I said in my last upload yesterday, a lot of sick stuff is coming down the pipeline. And don't worry, I am gonna be stepping outside my comfort zone. It's not just gonna be bass fishing, bass fishing, bass fishing. But since it is the primo time to catch big bass in Texas, I am largely focused on catching a very big bass. 10-pounder is my goal, and the only way to accomplish that goal is to fish for them as much as I possibly can. But at this point, I feel like I'm rambling. I'm gonna peace out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I sincerely appreciate the view. As always, folks, keep fishing, never